Alright guys, I am gonna try to make this really quick because my camera's dying awfully fast. I have another battery that's charging, but I am gonna go ahead and take a pregnancy test. It is super early. It is 7 days past my first IUI. Okay guys, so the timer is done. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel it. Dude, this could be positive. I am so nervous. This could be positive. This could be me finding out I'm pregnant. I don't see a line. Looks pretty negative to me. I was so sick to my stomach. I'm shaking. Really, really shaking. So this looks pretty negative. Definitely is too early, so I'm gonna go ahead and test again in 2 days and see if the line is any darker, or if there is a line, because there's no line, I don't think. Why do this to myself?
Oh, for crying out loud, that really stinks. So that means the IUI didn't work.
No, it didn't work, unfortunately.
Today's day one?
Actually, yesterday, or last night was day one.
Okay, so to get technical, was it like after 5 or?
It was, I think, probably at 5.
Okay, so we'll call today day one.
Okay.
Doing the letrozole and the trigger shot
Yes.
for this next time, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. So were you planning on not doing an IUI?
We want to do another IUI with the medicine.
Okay.
So as you guys can see, or hear, it didn't work. My first IUI didn't work. I guess I'm okay with it. I guess I kind of have to be. I don't really have a choice to be, you know, at any other way than just okay with it. I mean, obviously it sucks. As you guys saw in my last video, I had my hopes up pretty high that it was gonna work, and I stayed very positive the whole time, but didn't work out that way, and it sucks because now we have to do it again. And at first I didn't even know if I wanted to do it again, because it is, you know, a lot of money, and it's money that you're spending and you don't know if it's even gonna work. So that's kind of shitty, but we are doing different meds this cycle. We are gonna do letrozole and a trigger shot for the first time. And so they say that it usually works best with an IUI. So I don't know if they're just saying that to sell me on it, but we're gonna do the whole shebang. So it is day one of my cycle. I started last night, but they want a full day of bleeding to be cycle day one. So today is cycle day one for me, and on Thursday this week I take my letrozole, which would be day 3. And I take that until day 7, and that's just supposed to help me ovulate, because I've really taken Clomid way too many times and it doesn't work for my body anymore. We're gonna try letrozole, so fingers crossed that it works. I'm taking 2.5 milligrams 2 times a day, so about 5 milligrams of letrozole a day. So hopefully it works. I'm gonna stay positive and hope that it works. But I am a little nervous because I am doing the trigger shot this cycle. They tell me to take the trigger shot when I get a positive ovulation, but I'm just nervous because I'm not being monitored, and usually with a trigger shot they will do like a follicle scan around the time that you should be ovulating to just check and see like how big your eggs are and like how many you're gonna release, because a trigger shot makes your body release all your eggs, and they usually tell you not to trigger if you have too many eggs, because then you have a risk of fertilizing them all and having all kinds of babies. Potentially have a higher risk at having multiples. Not that that's like scary to me, because me and my husband are just at the point where like we would love to have twins or even triplets, but it's also scary because it's very high risk, and I don't know if I could ever like reduce my babies, or I just don't ever want to lose another baby, you know what I mean? So putting my body at risk is obviously a scary factor. So we don't know how many eggs we're going to be triggering, so it is kind of scary, and I don't have an answer why they won't monitor me. They just said that they don't, so I wasn't going to argue with them. I'm just going to take it knowing that my risks are multiples, and we'll see. I mean, I can't even get pregnant, so I doubt that I would even get pregnant with multiples, but we'll see. If I do, I do, and it's a blessing, and then I can seriously get my tubes burnt and never have to worry about having another baby again, or going through this whole fertility thing again. I've been testing since 7 DPO. I've known for 2 weeks that I'm not pregnant, so I've just kind of accepted it at this point, like just ready to try again and start over. But I will say I'm kind of emotional because I'm just tired, like I'm just ready, you know? I think the hardest part of the cycle was definitely spending the money and doing the treatments and finding the time to drive an hour away, and just staying positive for 40 days, you know? My cycle was 40 days long. I should have known it wasn't going to work because I ovulated so late, but I just try to stay positive in all this, hoping that maybe if I'm positive, my body will be positive and get me pregnant, but we'll see. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I don't know like what we're going to do if this cycle doesn't work. All I can think about is right now. And just know that I'm not pregnant, and we're on to our second IUI with letrozole and a trigger shot. I will be updating you guys soon with how I'm feeling with the letrozole. I've never taken it before, so it's going to be all new to me, so the symptoms could be way different than Clomid, or they could be all the same. So I will make an update video on how I'm feeling with the letrozole. I know it affects people different ways, so I'll definitely give you my input and my story with it. But yeah, I guess until then, guys, I hope that you guys are getting pregnant, or you're in the same boat as me and your fertility treatments are just failing you, or maybe you haven't even started your fertility treatments, but just know that you're not alone, and you can reach out to me anytime that you want. I have made so many good friends on YouTube and just sharing my fertility story. You guys messaging me on Instagram. I love it. I love becoming your friends. But until then, guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.